today's horoscope from Astro-Academy, Leo, June 3, 2025. With Venus and Chiron joining forces in your solar house today, you are braver about expressing yourself. Opening your heart leads to chances to heal and resolve problems. You tend to gravitate towards things that need improvement, growth, and development. People around you can be catalysts for relating and connecting more openly and confidently. There can be a willingness to learn from one another and learn from past mistakes, which improves your experiences. As well, as the Moon and Mars align in your sign, you might enjoy giving or sharing something of yourself with others. Consider that you have more impact on others than usual today. Whether you are moving a relationship forward or letting go of something that is not working for you, this is a superb time for self-honesty. A significant karmic period is occurring over the coming years. Saturn, the great taskmaster planet, is moving through your zodiac sign. As a celestial teacher of perseverance, patience, and life lessons, Saturn sometimes educates through hardship, pain, responsibility, challenges, or obstacles. This is not ultimately to harm humanity but to bring up essential lessons that can aid us in being stronger and more aligned with our destiny. In Aries, Saturn will focus on how we assert ourselves and embrace independence and conquest in love, life, or war. This is a crucial time to understand how we create our destiny, especially when it comes to the pursuit of growth in our personal lives. Be cautious about budget issues, and don't spend any money without asking first. Financial mistakes won't bode well for your standing. The confusion won't last very long, but deficits will. Feelings of discouragement are a possibility with today's celestial energies. What you want may seem to be out of reach, quickly breeding a feeling of sadness. Focus on all that you do to nurture yourself, and the many small accomplishments you've made since reading your wellness horoscope. You can take steps to avoid the pitfalls of depression as soon as you recognize the signs. Definitely ask a friend to cheer you up. That's what real friends love to do. Be sure you keep your motivation and perspective clear. With the high energy and top speed that often comes with your natural vibration, it can be easier to lose your way than on other days. Further, a hunger for competition can bring unwanted complications if you aren't careful to keep your wits about you. If need be, go over your objectives and schedule so you stay on track. Focused properly, this day can bring out your very best. It is just as Venus has not only reached her last weekend in Aries but has aligned with the dwarf planet Eris, the warrior princess of the cosmos here, that the Moon is making its last visit to a playful and creative part of your chart while Mars, the warrior planet of the cosmos, is there. A week before the warrior prince and princess of the cosmos are due to connect directly, the Moon is bringing an early introduction, just as Venus is both giving your heart a voice and the courage to follow where it leads. With the new working week set to get off to a busy start, this will also make it easier to embrace the weekend spirit. Having the Moon in your romantic sector during Venus, the planet of love's last weekend in Aries, is making this one of the most romantically charged weekends of the year so far. Especially as this is not only the Moon's last visit while Mars, the planet of passion and the warrior planet of the cosmos, is in your romantic sector, but just as Venus is aligned with Eris, the warrior princess of the cosmos here in Aries. There is a lot of romantic passion in the air today, Leo. Today, grace is louder than pride. Your quote of the day: shine, not to be seen, but to light the way. Your color of the day is golden bronze, regal and grounded. Lucky numbers: 1, 5, 15. Someone may surprise you with their loyalty or admiration. Lead without performing. Your authenticity is enough. Recognition is already on its way. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for June 2, 2025. Today's energy comes with a quiet but steady hum, a kind of calm that settles in after the first wave of new month excitement. If yesterday felt like a leap or a beginning, today invites you to ground that energy. take your time, and start noticing the small steps that begin to build something meaningful. Sometimes we get caught up in the idea that change must be loud or immediate, but the cards today suggest that real growth often begins in the quiet, with presence and intention. The cards drawn for today are the Hermit, Page of Cups, Four of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and Strength. We begin with the Hermit. A beautiful card for reflection, solitude, and inner guidance. This doesn't mean isolating yourself, it means tuning in. You may feel the urge today to pull back from noise, take a break from constant stimulation, or even just enjoy your own company more deeply. The Hermit reminds us that clarity doesn't come from outside, it comes from listening to your own truth. Maybe you've been wrestling with a decision or feeling a little unsure of where you're headed. That's okay. Instead of pushing for answers, take a walk, journal, sit with a cup of tea and your thoughts. Let your inner light guide you. Often, we already know what we need, we just have to slow down enough to hear it. Next, the Page of Cups brings in gentle emotional openness. This card often arrives when we're being nudged to reconnect with wonder, creativity, and vulnerability. Today might hold a small surprise, a heartfelt message, a moment of affection, or even an unexpected inspiration. The Page of Cups is playful and soft, like the first warm breeze of spring. If you find yourself daydreaming or feeling more sensitive than usual, don't push it away. Let it in. It's your heart stretching. Maybe today is the day to write that poem, text someone you've been thinking about, or simply allow yourself to feel whatever comes up. Be curious, not critical, with your emotions. The Four of Wands brings a spark of celebration and stability. It speaks of coming home to yourself and enjoying the beauty of what you've already built. Maybe you're seeing progress in a project, or you're reconnecting with people who feel like family. This card reminds us that joy doesn't always require a grand occasion, it's often found in shared meals, meaningful conversations, or even just cleaning your space and lighting a candle at the end of a long day. Think about what home feels like to you, not just physically, but emotionally. Who or what helps you feel grounded and free at the same time? Make space for those things today. Now we shift to the Seven of Pentacles, a card of patience and long-term vision. It shows a gardener pausing, hands on hips, looking over the plants they've been tending. That might be you today. Maybe you're deep in something that's taking time, a creative process, a relationship, a career goal, or even healing from something hard. This card says, the work you're doing is not wasted. It may feel slow, but growth is happening beneath the surface. Don't dig up your seeds to see if they're sprouting. Keep showing up with love, with effort, with hope. The rewards are on their way, and today is a good day to recognize how far you've already come. And finally, strength. Not the kind that flexes or fights, but the quiet strength of compassion, courage, and persistence. This card often shows a person gently taming a lion, not through force, but through trust and gentleness. Maybe there's something in your life right now that feels a little raw or wild. Maybe it's your own inner critic, or a challenge that won't let up. The Strength card tells you that you don't have to be loud to be powerful. Your softness, your patience, your resilience, those are your superpowers today. You can meet whatever comes with grace. Together, these cards weave a quiet but beautiful message. Today is about pausing to hear your own wisdom, staying open-hearted to beauty and connection, finding joy in small wins, trusting the long game, and knowing your inner calm is your strength.